أشرف بالاشتغال بالعلم ولا تبغي به ما عشت يا ذا بدلا ويا له من شرف عظيم.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الصلاة والسلام على رسول الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Brothers and sisters, welcome all of you to the third and the final session of lesson number 11. Ad-Darsu Al-Hadiya Ashara. Lesson number 11. So inshallah in this session we are going to start with the exercise number 10. Okay, see the exercise. تأمل المثالين ثم حول الأفعال في الجمل الآتية إلى أفعال المنفية. إلى أفعال منفية. So here we are going to study about نفي الفعل المضارع. نفي الفعل المضارع يعني the negative of فعل مضارع. Okay, for example, we say كتب أحمد الدرس, as we have in the example here. كتب أحمد الدرس. Let me write this inshallah. كتب, he wrote. أحمد, يعني Ahmad wrote. الدرس, the lesson. كتب أحمد الدرس. Now I want to make it in a negative sentence. يعني I want to say that Ahmad has not written the dars. This sentence shows that, or gives the meaning that Ahmad has written the lesson. But I want to say Ahmad has not written the lesson in a negative way. So how do I make this manfi and negative? By adding the harf ma. That's it. Ma kataba Ahmadu ad-darsa. Okay, ma kataba Ahmadu ad-darsa. Very easy, right? Now this is fi'l madi. We know that this is fi'l madi. Now we are studying fi'l mudari'. So how do we make fi'al mudari to the negative? Okay, we did the manfi of madi. Now we have to do the manfi of mudari. How do we do that? See the exercise. Yaktubu Ahmad ad-darsa. Make kataba to fi'al mudari. Kataba yaktubu. Kataba yaktubu. Yaktubu Ahmadu. Ahmadu is the fa'il. Ad-darsa. Ad-darsa is maf'ulun bihi mansubun. Ahmad is writing the lesson. Ahmad is writing the lesson. Fi'l mudari'. Now we know that in madi, if we want to make it in negative, we can add ma. Whereas in mudari, we cannot add ma. But rather, we have to add lam with the alif. لا لا يكتب أحمد الدرس. لا يكتب أحمد الدرس. Okay, لام المنفي. Okay, so by this way we make the sentence in negative. So this is what we have to learn in this exercise. There is nothing much. So this lam is nafiyatun lil fi'l. Lamun nafiyatun للفعل المضارع. Okay, مبني على السكون لا محل لها من الإعراب. Inshallah that I will explain later on. So يكتب is فعل ماضي مرفوع okay بالضمة. أحمد فاعل مرفوع وعلامة رفعه الضمة الظاهرة. الدرس مفعول به منصوب وعلامة نصبه الفتحة الظاهرة. Now do the rest of the exercise. See, we are in the 11th lesson. By now you must be able to do the exercise by yourself without my help. Okay, see the first question. Ana ashrabu ashaya. I am drinking the tea. See, ashrabu, shariba, yashrabu. Okay, ana ashrabu. I am drinking in mudari'. I am drinking the tea. So make it in manfi. Ana la ashrabu ash-shay. I am not drinking the tea. Likewise, لعبنا كرة القدم اليوم. We played the football today. فعل ماضي not فعل مضارع. لعبنا فعل ماضي. لعب يلعب. Okay, so the فعل ماضي of لعبنا نلعب. We are playing. لعبنا, we played. So when we have فعل ماضي, then instead of lam we have to add ما. ما لعبنا كرة القدم اليوم. Likewise, أبي يذهب إلى السوق كل يوم. My father goes. يذهب, ذهب يذهب. Okay, to go. إلى السوق, to the market every day. Write the correct answer. Where do you put the lam here? Not before أبي. لا أبي يذهب, no. You have to put right before the فعل مضارع or فعل ماضي. Okay, see, you should not write put the lam over here. يكتب لا أحمد الدرس, no. Okay, you have to put it before that. There is other way of writing this also, which I will explain later on inshallah. طيب, أختي تدرس بالجامعة. أختي لا تدرس. أحفظتي سورة النبأ يا مريم. This is a question. حفظتي is فعل ماضي. Okay, so you have to put ما. But where do you put ما? Yes, after hamzatul istifham. أحفظتي سورة النبأ يا مريم. So you have to make it أما حفظتي. أما حفظتي سورة النبأ يا مريم. So this is it with regards to نفع الفعل المضارع, and I hope you will be doing the exercises. Next exercise, تأمل الأمثلة ثم أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية مستعملا حرف الاستقبال. So here we are going to learn about حرف الاستقبال. حرف الاستقبال. Okay, so this حرف الاستقبال means a letter which denotes the future or what is coming, what is about to happen. Okay, what is going to happen. And we have two of this. One is seen and another one is sawf. Okay, we will learn both inshallah, and we will see what is the difference between both of that. See, in the question we have to just learn this. There is no yes, there are questions also. First, see the example. Sayarji'ul mudiru ghadan. Let me erase this. See here, yarji'u al-mudir ghadan. Okay, ma ma'na yarji'u? Raja'a yarji'u, returned. Okay, yarji'u fi'l mudari', so it is returning. Who is returning? Al-mudir, the mudir is returning. Okay, the mudir is returning. When he is returning? Ghadan, tomorrow. Okay, yarji'ul mudiru ghadan, the mudir is returning tomorrow. But when we say this, I have told you that yarji'u has the meaning, yani fi'l mudari has the meaning of present. He is returning tomorrow. Okay, so it may have a confusion, or it may not have the clarity. So what do we have to do if we are talking about something which is about to happen, which is going to happen? For example, like this. So this fi'l, this action is going to happen now, or is it happening now, or is going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow, right? So what we do, we just put a scene. We put a scene. Sayarji'u, scene with a fatha. Sayarji'u. Sayarji'ul mudiru ghadan. Now the sentence becomes complete. the mudir is going to come tomorrow. Okay, the mudir is about to come tomorrow, the mudir is going to come tomorrow, or mudir will be coming. That is the most appropriate, I guess. The mudir, the principal, will be coming tomorrow. Yes, will be coming is the most appropriate. The mudir will be coming tomorrow. Okay, likewise we can also make it as سوف يرجع المدير غدا. Again the meaning will be the same. So what is the difference between the sin, sa or sauf? See, the sin with this fatha, it denotes the verb or the action which is going to happen in the near future. In the near future, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. And saufa it denotes the action which is going to happen in a far future, like 1 month, 2 months, or sometimes we don't know the exact time or date when it's going to happen. So that is how that is when we use sauf. So inshallah we'll be using this in our next classes. In this exercise we'll be using only the sin or the sa. See the exercise. Sa'adhabu ila Makkah ba'da usbu'in insha'Allah. I will be going. Zahaba yazhabu. Sa'adhabu, I will be going. Ila Makkata, to Makkah. Ba'da usbu'in insha'Allah. After a week insha'Allah. Okay, so saufa can be, we cannot say with the date or something like that. It can be, we can just say that it is a far future, not a near future. Okay, now one thing you have to understand here, one thing you have to note down here, that this harful istiqbal, it comes only before fi'l mudari'. Okay, it comes only before fi'l mudari'. It does not come before fi'l madi'. It does not come before fi'l madi'. Second, azahaba ila al-mal'abi kulla masa'in. Do you go to the playground every evening? Sa'adhabu hadha al-masa'a ila al-mal'ab. Okay, sa'adhabu, I will be going this evening to the library. Okay, so adhabu ila al-mal'abi kulla masa'in. I am going to the playground every evening. Now here I don't have to use seen. Why? This sentence does not give the meaning of future. Okay, whereas this sa'adhabu, I will be going hadha al-masa, this evening, it is not yet happened. Okay, ilal maktabati, to the library. Now look at the question. Mata yarji'u, when is he coming? Who? Abuka, when is your father coming? Min Baghdadi, from Baghdad. Ya Aliyu, O Ali. Okay, now the answer is sayarji'u, he is coming. Ba'da usbu'in, he is coming after a week. Now look at the rest of the questions. Aina tadhhabu hadha al-masa'a, where are you going this evening? Sa'adhabu, you can write your answer. Sa'adhabu ila al-masjid, sa'adhabu ila al-bayt, or sa'adhabu ila suq, or sa'adhabu ila maktaba. Okay, anything. Next, third one. Mata taktubu risalata ila ummik ya Yunus, when are you writing the letter to your mother, O Yunus? So you can write sa'aktubu risala or sa'aktubu ghadan. Tayyib. So you can write any answer inshallah, and I hope you will be doing the rest of the questions. As I told you, you have to practice doing the exercises. Okay, now it is very important that you do the exercises on your own. So do the exercise question number 4, 5 and 6 inshallah. Now 12th one and very important exercise. اقرأ المثال ثم اكتب مصادر al-af'al al-atiya ala ghirarih. So in this exercise we are going to learn about masdar. Okay, may raise inshallah. Okay, masdar, the jam' is masadiru. Okay, what is a masdar and masadir in Arabic language? See, we don't have appropriate translation in English language for masdar. We can say closely that verbal noun. Okay, many of the people, they translate masdar to verbal noun, but I don't think it is a actual or a perfect or a correct translation of that. So we have to understand masdar or masadir as masadir. The Lugawi translation of masdar, the meaning of this word is a source. Masdar means a source from where the thing is taken. Okay, now when we learn the rules of masdar, we will know why this is called as masdar. Okay, see, masdar is a noun. It is not a fi'al. It is a noun, and it gives us the meaning of, or it gives us the idea of an action. It gives us the idea of an action or meaning of the action. For example, zahaba means he went. Okay, he went. Yadhabu, yadhabu, what is the meaning? He is going. He went, he is going. Now what is happening here? Going. Now going can be in fi'al mudari'. So what is happening? To go, this thing. So this is called as masdar. Okay, to go. From this we make he goes, he is going, go as a amr. Okay, so this is the source, to go. It is the idea of this fi'al. So zahaba yadhabu is the fi'al, and the masdar is what describes that action, what gives us the idea of that action. So it the masdar of zahaba yadhabu is zahabun or zahaban. Okay, this is the masdar. From this we get zahaba or yadhabu. Likewise, jalasa. Okay, he sat. Yajlisu, he is sitting. What is the masdar? Okay, he sat, he is sitting. To sit, to sit. How do you say that in Arabic? Julusun or julusan. Julusun or julusan. Nah. Okay, so this julus is the masdar, and this is a noun. Remember, jalasa yajlisu is fi'al, whereas the masdar is always the noun. So it can take alif lam, al julus or julusun, tanween or alif lam. Why? Because it is a noun, a ism, whereas fi'al, it does not take alif lam nor it takes tanween. A fi'al, madi or mudari, it does not take alif lam nor it takes the tanween. So this is a noun, the masdar is noun, so it may take alif lam and it may take tanween if there is no alif lam. You understand? We will do some exercises and you will understand what actually is masdar and how do we understand it. Now there are many rules with regards to masdar which we will be studying in sarf, how to make a masdar. But remember one thing, there is no set rule to make a masdar from a fi'al madi'. Okay, so how do we know what is the masdar of what a fi'al? You have to memorize it. I have told you that how do we know the wazn of fi'l mudari from the fi'l madi? Because dhahaba yadhhabu, jalasa becomes yajlisu. How is it? There is no rule. You have to memorize how it is. Likewise, the masdar also has to be memorized. Okay, the masdar also has to be memorized. Of course, there are some ways for us to scrutinize all the different patterns, especially when the fi'al madi fa'ala. There are a lot of patterns in masdar. There are a lot of patterns for these three letters, or these three letters fi'al madi. Okay, fu'ulun, fa'alun, fi'alun, like ilmun and fi'lan, etc. So we will have to memorize it. There is no shortcut. Okay, likewise, we will be looking at some of the masdar based on what type of a verb it is. For example, I have told you that fi'al madi, it has many types with regards to the number of letters it has. For example, if a fi'al madi has 3 letters, then it will be called as fi'al madi as-thulathi. For example, dhahaba. Okay, fi'al madi thulathi. If it has 4 letters, then it will be fi'al madi al-ruba'i. 5 letters al-khumasi, 6 letters as-sudasi. Likewise, in fi'al madi itself we can make fi'al al-lazim wal-muta'addi, meaning some of the fi'al it does not need maf'ulun bihi. Some fi'al it needs maf'ulun bihi. Okay, for example, jalasa, it does not need a maf'ulun bihi. Jalasa Muhammadun, Muhammad sat. Sentence is complete. There is no need for maf'ulun bihi. Whereas some fi'al it needs a maf'ulun bihi. Daraba Muhammadun, Muhammad hit. To whom? Right? So there must be a maf'ulun bihi. So that is fi'lu lazim and fi'lu muta'addi. So some of the scholars of Arabic language, or in Arabic language, we can see that the masdar is divided, or they make it like fi'lu madi, thulathi and al-lazim. These are the wazn. For example, fa'ala, fi'lu madi thulathi. Okay, and they take the lazim, fi'lu madi thulathi al-lazim. For that there is a wazn for masdar, that is fu'ulun. Fu'ulun. For example, jalasa, fi'lu madi thulathi, and it is fi'lu lazim, does not need a maf'ulun bihi. So what is in what wazn the masdar will be? The masdar will be in the wazn of fu'ulun, like julusun. Okay, jalasa, jalasa, yajlisu, julusun aw julusan. Okay, so that also we can learn in that way, that fi'al madi thulathi, this is thulathi because it has 3 letters and it is al-lazim, not muta'addi. So the masdar of these types of fi'al will be in the wazn of fu'ulun. Okay, julusun. Okay, inshallah, I hope you all understood this. Naam. See the exercise. We have al-madi, al-mudari, al-masdar. Okay, why is it written like that? Because this is how you have to memorize. This is how you have to memorize. When you memorize a fi'al madi, of course first we will be memorizing the fi'al madi itself. Whenever we are memorizing a fi'al, we will be memorizing fi'al madi. Okay, so when we memorize, we have to memorize it along with its fi'al mudari and the masdar. Okay, see here, dakhala, fi'al madi, right? Dakhala, Now we have to memorize the fi'l mudari of dakhala. What is that? Yadkhulu. Dakhala, yadkhulu. And dakhala is fi'l madi thulathi, and dakhala is fi'l lazim. It does not need a maf'ulun bihi. Dakhala Muhammadun, Muhammad entered. Okay, so it's fine, there is no need of maf'ulun bihi. So in what wazn it will be? It will be in the wazn of fu'ulun. Make dakhala to fu'ulun the first, fa, da, make it dhamma. Ain, ainul fa'il, khaf, kha, with the dhamma. And next is waw, add a waw after the kha, and lam, dukhulun. Okay, fu'ulun, dukhulun. So dakhala yadkhulu, dukhulun. Why it is in in the wazn of fa'ulun? First reason, in the masdar we don't really have a reason why it is in this wazn, but for some there will be reason. That one of that reason is dakhala is fi'l madi thulathi and it is fi'l lazim, so it is in the wazn of fa'ulun. There are many different types of patterns, there are many wazn. We will be learning step by step, inshallah. We are not going to rush into it, so because you might get very confused. Okay, so we'll go very slowly, inshallah. Next, rakiba yarkabu rukubun. Same, rakiba dakhala fi'l madi thulathi al-lazim, rakiba also fi'l madi thulathi and it is also fi'l lazim, does not need a maf'ulun bihi. So rakiba yarkabu rukubun. Rakiba means traveler. Okay, rakiba, he traveled. Okay, now he rode. Now yarkabu, he is riding. Okay, kharaja fi'l madi thulathi, 3-letter fi'l madi and fi'l lazim. So kharaja yakhruju khurujun, very easy, right? Sajada yasjudu sujudun. We have heard that sujud. What is sujud? Sujud is a masdar. Okay, it is not fi'l madi or mudari. Sajada is fi'l madi, yasjudu is fi'l mudari. What is sujud? It is a masdar. So when I say I am going to sujud, means I am doing the fi'l of sujud. Okay, so if I want to say asjudu, I am doing the sujud. Okay, I am doing the sujud. So I don't say in fi'l mudari I am going to do asjudu. No, I am going to do sujud, because sujud is the masdar. Naam. Likewise, jalasa yajlisu julusun, raka'a yarka'u ruku'un. Raka'a means to bow. Okay, and we say ruku', sujud, these are the masdar. Raka'a yarka'u ruku'un. Likewise, nazala yanzilu. Nazala means to get down or to descend. Okay, nazala, he descended. Yanzilu, he is descending. Nuzulun, to descend. Nuzulun is to descend. Okay, likewise, sa'ida, to raise, to ascend. Sa'ida, to raise or ascend. Sa'ida yas'adu su'udun. Yas'ada su'udun. Okay, su'udun. Now this is how we learn the masdar. I have given you one reason why it is in fu'ulun, because fi'l madi thulathi and it is fi'l lazim. Inshallah, the rest of the masdar and its wazn we will be looking later on. Now look at here, exercise number 13. اقرأ الجمل الآتية وعين المصادر الواردة فيها. So you have to underline the masdar in the following sentences. لهذه الحافلة بابان. In this bus there are two doors. Bab is a door, baban, two doors, babani. Okay, هذا للدخول. This is to enter. Dukhul means enter, to enter. So وذاك للخروج, and that is to exit. So what is the masdar? Dukhul is the masdar. Likewise, al-khuruj is the masdar. مات الرجل. The man died, passed away. Mata means passed away. Mata yamutu, maut. Okay, maut is the masdar. بعد رجوعه من الحج مات الرجل بعد رجوعه. The man died after رجوعه, he came back, from the Hajj, min al Hajji. So here ruju'un, raja'a, yarji'u, ruju' is the masdar. Okay, to come back. Mata rajulu, the man died ba'da ruju'ihi, after his coming back, not after he came back, after his coming back, min al Hajji, from the Hajj. Next, yadkhulu, dakhala yadkhulu dukhulun, dakhala yadkhulu dukhul. That is how you have to memorize. Whenever you see a fi'l madi, it has to come to your mind quickly. What is the fi'l mudari of this? What is the masdar of this? Then inshallah we are going to learn about the amr also, which you have to add. Okay, dhahaba yadhhabu, zuhuban, zahaban, idhhab. That is the fi'l amr. Naam. يدخل الطلاب الفصل, the students entered the classroom. قبل دخول المدرس, before the entrance of teacher. بخمس دقائق, before, with 5 minutes. Okay, يعني the students entered the classroom before 5 minutes, the entrance of the teacher. ويخرجون, and they left بعد خروجه, after his leaving. Okay, طيب. So do the rest of the questions 4, 5, 6 and 7. These questions you have to underline the masdar. Along with that you have to translate the sentence. The main reason, the main purpose of us studying Arabic language is to understand. Okay, so don't just focus on the grammatical part, make sure that you are understanding what we are learning. Okay, inshallah. So translate this and underline the masdar. The masdar here are al-julus and nuzul. I have already given you the meaning of these masdar, so it won't be difficult inshallah. Okay, طيب. Next, تأمل الأمثلة ثم أجب عن الأسئلة مستعملا أما. Now here we have an exercise where we are going to learn how to make two sentence one. Okay, for example, if I want to say, if I'm saying ana tabibun, I'm saying that ana tabibun, and in another sentence I say akhi muhandisun. Ana tabibun, I am a doctor. Akhi muhandisun, my brother is a engineer. But I want to make this in one sentence. Here there are two sentences. Okay, now how I can make ana tabibun walakinna akhi, but my brother is muhandis. That is also possible. Now another way of making two sentence one is ana tabibun amma akhi famuhandisun. Muhandisun. So what is the thing you can notice here? One thing is amma, another thing is fa. Okay, so the translation of this sentence will be I am a doctor. As for my brother, as far as my brother is concerned, fa muhandisun, he is a doctor. My brother is a doctor. Okay, so amma, the translation can be as far or as for, not as far, as for akhi, my brother, he is a engineer. I am a doctor. So one important rule you have to learn here is when we have amma here, then the khabar should take a fa. Before the khabar we have to put the fa. The reason for this, all those things inshallah I will let you know later on when we do the i'rab of this. So don't worry about the rules now, but just know how it is done and what is the meaning, what is the translation of this. Okay, inshallah. Now we have quite a few exercises of the same pattern. Ata'riful Ingiliziyata wal Faransiyata jayidan ya Hamidu. Do you understand? Ta'rifu means do you understand English language and French language very well. Jayidan, very well, ya Hamidu, O Hamid. He says Ammal Ingiliziya, as for English, fa'arifha jayidan, I can understand very well. Wa ammal Faransiyatu, and as for the French, فدرستها قبل سنوات, I am studying from past years. Sanawat, years. ولكني, but I am نسيتها الآن, I had learnt before years. ولكني, but I have نسيتها الآن. Nasit means I forgot, I have forgotten now. Become هذا الكتاب وهذه المجلة يعني what is the price of this book and this magazine. أما الكتاب, as for the book, فهو بعشرة ريالات, it is 10 ريال. وأما المجلة, as for the magazine, فهي بثلاثة ريالات, it is 3 ريال. Now you have to do the exercise. أين المستشفى وأين مكتب البريد, where is the hospital and where is the maktabul barid, that is post office. So you have to answer أما المستشفى أمام ذاك المسجد فأمام ذاك المسجد وأما مكتب البريد فقريب من السوق. Okay, you have to put the fa to the khabar of the sentence. I hope you will be doing the rest of the questions inshallah. تأمل الأمثلة الآتية. جاء أخي من مكة. See here, when I say جاء أخي من مكة, it means my brother has come from Makkah. Okay, now if I want to make it indefinite, جاء أخي من مكة, this is definite. أخي, it is what? Definite. It is ma'rifa. If I want to make nakira, one of my brother has come, how would I say? Ja'a akhun li min Makkata. A brother of mine has come from Makkah. Okay, it is nakira, not clear which brother. One of my brother. Okay, Ja'a ahadu ikhwati, that is how it means. Zahabtu li ziyarati sadiqi, I had gone to visit my friend. ذهبت لزيارة صديق لي, I have gone to visit one of my friend. Okay, so that is how you make ma'rifa and nakira with regards to the pronouns. طيب. Next we have al-kalimat al-jadida, the new words. qaribun, unwanun, unwan is address, bitaqatun, I-card, mahattatun, mahattatun, a station, any bus station or train station, that is called as mahatta, a stop, a bus stop. طيب. thawbun, dress, risalatun, a letter, halaqun, bab. طيب. mustawsafun, okay, mustawsafun means a clinic. Mustashfa is a hospital, mustawsaf is a clinic. Likewise, Saidaliya means a pharmacy. Saidaliya means a pharmacy. Aruzun is rice. Qadimun is coming, upcoming or coming. Khaylun or khuyulun means horse. Okay, a horse. Now look at the some of the fi'l here. Darasa yadrusu, durus. Sakana yaskunu, sukun. Sorry, sakana yaskunu. Shakara yashkuru, shukran. Nazala yanzilu, nuzul. Bahasa yabhasu, Sa'ida yas'adu, Arafa ya'rifu, Mata yamutu, and Nasit. So alhamdulillah, we have finished lesson number 11. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for all of us to study Arabic language and to learn the language of the Quran, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to practice on it. Okay, so I'll conclude the class here. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.